Hello friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're talking more about Auto Chess Mobile, or Auto Chess in general, because there is going to be a PC version for this game. Now the game just recently came out with a new update, and there's a ton of amazing things in this update that I want to cover. However, I'm not going to cover everything. Like, there are new characters that they've added to the game, new chess pieces, which I'm going to make actual gameplay footage for that. They've also included a new mode called the Fantasy Mode and the Novice Mode. Now, I'm going to make a video for the Fantasy Mode, but let me just go ahead and actually talk to you guys a little bit about it before we get into some of the other things in this update. Now, in the Fantasy Mode, it only lasts on, I believe, Friday through Sunday. And when you're going through it, says you will only battle with players for all rounds, meaning you're not going to be competing against copied versions of their teams. You're actually going to be competing directly against the players, so it should hopefully make some quicker, fast-paced gameplay. On top, it says you will have a chance to get items every time you defeat a player's piece. Not just a player's, like, round. It's like every single time an enemy's piece is destroyed, you're going to get an item, which will also increase your overall attack, magic resistance, things like that, which will make it more fast-paced gameplay. And it also says you will get gold by the number of the enemy pieces you've defeated in the current round. So if you take down 9 of the enemy pieces, you're going to get 9 gold. So you're going to get quite a bit of gold. You're going to be able to really level up your team very quickly. On top of that, though, even though there's more fast-paced gameplay, you cannot complete quests or unlock illustrations in this game mode. And the illustrations, I believe what they're talking about is if you go over to the very top right and click on this, it's talking about the illustrations for the characters. So like if you're trying to find like a 3-star dark spirit, you're not going to be able to unlock the illustration for that. That's from what I understand. So that's what the Fantasy Mode. So I'm going to be putting together a gameplay video of the Fantasy Mode very soon. And then the other thing I want to talk about, I did say that they've added some new pieces. So one of them was the God of War, Mars, which I'm going to be putting a gameplay video together where I'll actually show this character off. And then there was one other one, which I believe was a legendary character. Right there, the God of Thunder. So I'm really excited to give these guys a try. From what I understand, with these new characters, they're going to significantly, it says, reduce all ally pieces skill cooldowns by half if no any other race synergies except the Divinity synergy has been activated. So it's either, do you want your characters to use their abilities like crazy, or do you want some of the buffs that their synergies give you? So I actually do like that, because it's a really powerful synergy, but you're going to have to give up some other class combinations, but it's really going to kind of mix up the meta right now, and I really, really like that. Now, some of the other things they've added, there are some new recharge bonuses. For example, for like $2, I unlocked this girl and a bunch of other stuff like new attack animations. And then for like another $1 or $2, I was able to unlock a new battlefield. Now, one thing that's really cool, if you guys notice, whatever battlefield you equip onto your account will be displayed on the background for this page. So if I actually go up here to the top, go to my battlefields and go to my Tango Town, this is when I got really lucky and got, you can see that it actually changes the background, which is so cool. I love the fact that they did that. It just adds even more customization on top of the game's already like great options. Along with that too, so here's some of the other stuff that I've unlocked too. Yeah, these are all the decorations I currently got. But if you actually go up here to your account, to your general stuff, they've actually updated this as well. So on the far left, you have individual, chat, and battle. But if you tap on them, it gives more customization options to work with. So if I go to chat, there's emojis, there's the bubble, and then there's the live comments. So they've added in even more customization options for you to select from here. And in the battle one, you have battle damage, rank up effects, and win streaks. So not only are we going to have animations for win streaks, but rank up effects as well. And on top of that too, they've actually added avatar frames that we can unlock so that our characters, like, I really like that, because I'm really hoping that there's some ranked gameplay ones so you can show off like how good you are to your opponents that you're going to be facing down. Now, besides some of those changes, there's also some really significant things that they've added to the game that I really, really like. The first one is the Novice Carnival. Now, with this Novice Carnival, it's basically sort of like the Battle Pass thing that they've got going on right now, except you don't have to spend any money to do this. You just have to play the game and complete these challenges. And in fact, for instance, there's one, like if there's one that says share your game for one time. If you click on it, it will direct you on how to do that. Play one game in casual, follow us on our official events, play 2 games in the Novice arena. So as you complete these daily tasks, you'll be able to unlock these gifts. And I believe the next one's going to give me the Drodo Summer chessboard, But you can unlock cosmetics, you can unlock a lot of stuff with this. So I'm actually really glad they're giving even more amazing prizes to the players. It only lasts for the next 8 days. It is a limited time event, so just to warn you guys, get out there. I'm sorry, it's going to last for 13 days, but there's 8 days of achievements for us to complete. So really excited about that. Now there's another thing they added, which is really, really cool, and I know a lot of new players are really going to like it. So if you actually click on the icon up here on the top right where it takes you to your chess pieces, we get chess pieces, items, encyclopedias, and instructions. They've added a new recommended formations pattern, which is so cool. So basically, if you don't really know how to play the game, you can come here and see what kind of formation patterns or combinations that you can work with. So let's say we want to create a divinity formation with the 2 new gods. If we go ahead and tap on that, it will actually show me characters in the game that are worth using with the gods, specifically mages, because mages are going to have a lot of those nuking capabilities, magical damage, but they haven't really been the best due to how long it takes for some of their abilities to activate. But with the new divinity gods included on top of that, it's going to make it even more impressive to use. So it goes through, this is so detailed and I love it. So you have your main pieces and the synergy effects that you want to go for. The advantages, it gives you control, nuking capabilities, and magical damage. However, the disadvantage is you need a hard formation. Basically, it's hard for you to kind of get it all together, and I believe you kind of have to bring them a little bit tighter together with, in order for them to kind of stay alive. So that's what I think the hard formation is. And then you got backup pieces. So for example, if you don't get the Thunder Spirit, you can go ahead and swap it out for the Shining Dragon or the Blight Sorcerer. And then recommended 3 stars to go for is the God of War and the Thunder Spirit. And then operations ideas. So for the early rounds, activate warrior synergy effect with the God of War and other 2-star warrior pieces. Note that the other chosen warriors can't activate any race effects, or you can activate Mech 2 synergy effect with Heaven Bomber. I think that means Heavy Bomber. Skybreaker or Ripper. And then the Divine Mage strategy is highly dependent on the gold brought by winning streaks. That is, you need to get 40 or 50 gold in the early round. So such a good idea to include this in the game to allow players to not only learn how to get certain formations working, but also early round, mid rounds, and later rounds guides for new players to jump into the game. They've done an amazing job so far with this game, and I honestly think this is a huge update and is going to make me want to keep playing this game even more, even though I'm already addicted to it. So let me know your guys' thoughts on Auto Chess. If you guys are excited for this new update, what you're most excited for. I am going to be coming out with a video for the Gods of Divinity. I want to go and play them a little bit, get used to how their effects work. And then I also want to do the fantasy mode on top of that. So let me know your guys' thoughts on the new update. If you guys want to see more gameplay footage for Auto Chess Mobile, let me know down below in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date in the latest in mobile gaming. Alright friends, I'll see you next time.